Hey guys, this is your boy Greg Bullock with another deck profile. No, it's not Zamasu, but it is something a lot funner and a lot better. I wouldn't say a lot better though, because you know this Zamasu beats his deck a lot. Nah, but my boy Kevin, he is running
Dr. Lychee.
Hatchhyack. I call it hatchback, but he calls it hatchback. Yes, hatchback. I call it hatchback, but he calls it hatchback. But without further ado, here goes the deck profile.
Alright guys, so yeah, I'm running Dr. Lychee, is what I'm gonna say, and Hatchhyack is the leader. I know how much you guys like fast deck profiles, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say the cards' names, try to give a very quick, brief description on some of them. If you have any questions, I will explain a little bit at the end. If you have any questions, just make a comment on this video. I watch these comments daily, and I will respond very quickly. So let me get this profile done for y'all real quick. The leader, Dr. Lychee, you can attack with him on this side. Once per turn, you can mill one underneath him, mill one to the drop, and draw one. So you're guaranteed to awaken. You have to have 3 under him. So you're guaranteed to awaken on turn 3. After you awaken, he now gets to attack. And when he swings, you draw a card, he gets plus 5k. Absolutely busted. Good for clearing the board if you need to. Alright, so to start us out, I run the Sparking Super Combos. I do not overwhelm a whole lot in this deck. So I don't go to 4 life hardly at all. So there's no point in running the 4 life ones. I run the Kid Coup package. 4 of the Son Goku, the Adventure Begins, and I run 3 of the 4-star balls. I run 2 of the Supreme Kai of Time, that's Time Regulator. It's a 1-drop blocker that draws a card when you play it. I run 3 of the 1-drop Son Goku, making an entrance. It's a 1-drop negate that plays itself.
I think I have a 4 one, I'm not sure.
You do? I want it. I run 2 copies of the 1-drop Dr. Lychee, Inception of the Grudge. I will say real quick about this card, it's basically the optimal turn 1 play. If you've got the 3-drop blocker that I'm about to show you here in a few seconds, it's the optimal turn 1 play. I'll show y'all here in a little bit though. When this card dies, you play any of the Ghost Warriors from your hand for free, and it's a blocker. I run 4 copies of Power Burst. It's the Sparking Negate that gets back any of these 1-drops that I just showed y'all. Any of these 1-drops. I can get them all back to my hand. It's very good for recycling that 1-drop Goku that's a negate. It just adds more negates to the deck. So yeah, on to the Ghost Warriors. I run 4 of this because I do not run the field spell. Whenever I play this card, I get to mill 2, and for 2 mana, I get to play it from the drop. Or, like I said, the optimal turn 1 play, if I got both of these in hand, he dies to whatever you swing with, he comes out for free, I mill 2. So, he's the reason I do not run the field spell. I want to mill when I want to mill. I don't want to mill every turn. I run 4 copies of the 4-drop Hatchhyack. The 4-drop Hatchhyack for 4 mana can bring the 5-drop out from the grave. So we have Hatchhyack, the Overwhelming Power is the 4-drop, and Hatchhyack, Fueled by Hatred is the 5-drop. And for 4 mana, like I said, for 4 mana, I can bring him out from the drop. I only run 1 copy of the Hatchhyack Hatred Everlasting. It's the TP Hatchhyack. Discard this card, mill 2 cards. That's basically all it's good for. One of my favorite cards in the deck, I run the 3-drop Turtles, the Unstoppable Ghost Warrior. He swings dual attack, he swings twice, and can discard a card to gain plus 5k for the turn. I do not like Cooler. I just haven't found a good use for the Cooler, so I run 4 copies of the Lord Slug Ghost Warrior. And he's basically the one that I can send him away to the drop and KO anything that's equal to or higher than my opponent's energy. And that is actually extremely useful. That's why I run 4 of it. And since I don't run the field spell, that's why I run 4 of it, so I can draw it more often.
Okay.
I run 2 copies of the Son Goku Saiyan Transcendence, the ISR. He basically just goes with the 1-drop Goku negate, this guy. So for 1 mana on your turn, I negate your attack, and then for 1 mana on my turn, I can play him. And he puts 4 dudes back into my drop from the warp to help. That way I can just keep overwhelming you. Yeah. I love this card. I actually am going to talk about this card. This card is fucking amazing. I love this card. I do not think I should run 2 of it. I think at 1 it's absolutely perfect. I get it whenever I want it, and I can put it back in the deck to draw it again later. So I think 1's perfect. For 1 mana, I can discard it and I can destroy any card 2 or less. Any battle card 2 or less. Love this card. It gets rid of like the dark black mass Saiyan or whatever it is. The card that the black card that says whenever you play a card with a non-auto skill, I have to discard 2 cards. Well, this whole deck does that, so you want to get rid of that as quick as you can. For 4 mana, you can play this card. I don't do it a lot. But it's there. For 4 mana, you can play this card and you can warp anything that just doesn't have barrier. That is an awesome way to get rid of a problem card. Like Baby has a lot of problem cards. I run 2 copies of the Shinron, the Figure of Majesty. So what I can do with it is I can use this effect to draw a card, and then I can use this effect to play any of my 2-drop or lowers from the grave, which is those, or those, or those. Well, I guess in a pinch, I've never done it yet, but in a pinch, I can play the 1-drop Goku as well. So I can draw a card, I can play a blocker, draw a card, and I can do that every turn because I can block your attack every turn. So it's basically an extra draw power, make my hand size bigger. The whole idea of the deck is you don't want to take damage ever unless you want to take the damage at the time. So this is a good way of keeping blockers on the board. The Kid Coup can actually get you back your Dragon Balls, so if they manage to kill this guy, then you just can bring him back out and start recycling your Dragon Balls again. If you've got an abundance of the Ghost Warriors in your hand, or if you have more of the blockers in your hand, then what you do is you bring him out, next turn you block, and then you can play the blocker that's a Ghost Warrior from your hand for free. So anyway, it's got options. Also, you can also untap 2 mana if you want, or you can give your leader crit. I play the 1 of Trunks Power Overseeing Time. So far, its effect has not done anything for me.
I don't think you've even played this card.
I have played it a couple times, but it really wasn't game changing.
Yeah.
It's only in the deck for if I mill off the next 3 cards I'm about to show you. And that's literally the only reason it's in the deck. It has no other purpose other than getting back these 3 cards if I mill them.
And you get back your super combos.
Sure. I mean that I can't draw off of.
Yeah.
But yeah, sure. Anyway, so but yeah, if you use this effect, you get to add back any warp battle card to your hand. So yeah. Anyway, back to that. So these are the big boys.
Trio, man.
My favorite is the 10-drop Fu. I see a lot of people doing one of these, and one of the 8-drop Fu. The one that gets to swing 3 times. I tried it, personally didn't like it. Player preference. My thing is with this, whenever I play this card, when it resolves, Fu Shrouded in Mystery, whenever it resolves, so far I've pretty much won every one of those games, except for maybe against you, but you don't let it resolve. You always play the Frost Deadly Poison thing, and so I never get its effect against you. But, well, no, I mean, I did today. When I played against you, that was the game I won. So, because we tied today.
Oh, yeah.
So, again, like I said, whenever the effect resolves, I usually win that turn. So, and what I did here is, I basically made it a 10-drop dot deck because of this guy and this guy. So the objective here is you want to get this guy out when you play this guy.
Well, no, but you didn't win because of him.
I did win because of him. He's the guy. He's the one I swung in for game.
Never mind. Yes, it was. I'm out of my mind. My bad.
But he's a double striker. He's 30K. Your opponent can activate skills, so no super combos, no negates, no blocks, no nothing. They cannot. They have to out combo it, and they're not going to out combo this guy. Yeah, Demigra the secret rare. So I basically wanted this to be like a 10-drop dot deck. That's pretty much the win con game one. Is you just play this and win. Demigra actually, surprisingly, Demigra does not win me as many games as it probably should.
Because of Champa.
Because Champa the Trickster.
Furthering Destruction. No, I'm sorry. That's the one that gives you double strike.
Yeah, the Champa the Trickster.
Yeah.
And people are in just so many negates. Frost Deadly Poison, Champa. There's I can't remember what it is, but it's in the baby decks. It's when they can play for taking a life, and I have to put it in rest mode. Anyway, yeah, I rarely get to actually use Demigra's effect, but when he does swing and when he does get his effect, he's really good. They have to kill it next turn, but all right, that's pretty much the main deck. So now that that's out of the way, I guess I'll quickly show you the sideboard. I run 2 Dende, and I run 4 of the Forced Ejection Mass Saiyans. This is for my Android 18 matchup, because if they resolve their 8-drop, I pretty much lose. There's nothing I can do about it. So this way I can recycle the Dende using the... what's his name?
Shenron.
Shenron. Yeah.
4-drop Shenron.
Yeah. 4-drop Shenron recycles the Dende every turn, so I can keep their mana low. And then the Force Ejection Mass Saiyan will do the same thing.
I think that Deborah will probably help you that we're getting next set, the one that negation effect.
Oh, yeah. No doubt. Oh, no doubt. It will. Trust me, this deck's going to change when set 9 comes out. Yeah. It's probably going to get way better. I run 3 of the Mercenary Towels. Topo. Go ahead and Topo me. I don't care. I'm just going to make you discard some cards out your hand. And I think hand control actually does beat this deck. Hand control kind of scares me, so I go ahead. I'm going to have to I run 2 Kais. I can recycle it also with Shinron if I need to. I have it in here. Honestly, I don't really have a certain matchup that I pull this in against, but if I run into a pickle where where people are going wide on me, I can use it to kind of clear the board a little bit. So here's the thing I side for Greg Bullock. So Greg's a Masu deck. He's got his profile on our channel if y'all want to go check it out. But Greg's a Masu deck automatically wins against this almost literally every time. The best I have done so far is tied with him, and that was today. So the cards that I sideboard versus Greg is I side in more of the Foos, the 10-drop Foo, and 1 more copy of the ISR package. And the idea is that I just want to drop a 10-drop Foo every turn against Greg. That's literally the idea. It kind of worked. I didn't get to do it more than once, but when I did it, I won. So here's the deal. I'm going to go ahead and say it. This strategy versus Greg is not foolproof. I don't think that it's going to work every time anyway. So I'm going to put a challenge out there to everybody watching. If you can come up with, go watch Greg Zamasu deck, his deck profile, and you now have seen this deck profile. If anybody who can give me the winning strategy to beating Greg Zamasu deck, I'm going to take your advice, I'm going to try it out, and then if I win a match, well, if I win 2 matches, I got to win 2 matches in a row.
I like that. I
got to win 2 matches in a row.
I like that.
If I can win 2 matches in a row with it, when I try it, I will PayPal $25 to the person who can give me the winning strategy.
Challenge.
I'm gonna say there's only 4 cards. Well, you know what? Forget it. If you need to use all 15 cards in the sideboard to do it, you know what? You got 15 cards in the sideboard. It's the challenge right here. Let's see.
Well, I know definitely one of them is gonna be 10.
It might be. I don't know. We'll see. Y'all build me the side deck strategy or main board. If you got something you want me to main board, I'll do it. Y'all give me the strategy, and then I'm gonna play Greg. And if I beat him 2 times in a row, 2 matches in a row, I'll send you. In fact, we'll record the games. I'll even say the person that gave me the idea. We'll record the games. And of course, if I win, we're gonna post them anyway. Because we got to have me on. We got to have me on the stream beating Greg. So we'll record the games. If I win because of your strategy against Greg Zumasu deck.
Actually, I'll even one up you. I'll live stream the us playing.
Okay.
I will live stream it.
Whatever.
I will definitely live stream it.
I'll say your name in the video so everybody knows who gave me the idea. And if I beat Greg 2 times in a row using your idea, I'll pay you $25.
Now I can also tell you how to make $20 is if, you know, I let him win and then y'all just PayPal me a quick 5, you know what I'm saying? Nah. But I do like this build a lot. You're actually probably gonna make me build it because that deck seems very, very fun. Also, your shirt looks absolutely fire, bro.
Hey, I'm glad you noticed my shirt.
Yeah, that joint looks fire, bro. Overall 9K.
Look at that right there. Look at that. Look at that. Doesn't that look good right there? Why don't you tell everybody where I got it from?
Oh yeah, so this guy, Post Swag Gaming, he actually has a website called postswaggaming.com. He actually sells a whole bunch of gaming attire, like shirts like that. He has tank tops, he has joggers, he has hoodies, and he has bags. So like, and he's been working real hard with his stuff. And dude, the shirts are very, very comfortable, and they look so good, man. Like that right there. Kind of like he going Super Saiyan for a minute, man. He got the Super Saiyan aura, you know, behind him a little bit. But also, I'll even tell you guys a little secret now. But if you guys do want to get one of those shirts or look at his website and see what you want, whenever you go to your order, you can put in our promo code. It's called Team Element, capital T, EAM, capital ELENT. Team Element. It will either give you 20 or 30% off of your order. So be on the lookout for that. And just like I said, 20 or 30%. That's a lot. So you know what I mean. But what did you already say what he has up there? Yeah, I already said what he has up there. And on top of that, let me just say it again. And I'll also put the website in the description below. postswaggaming.com. All right, man.
I want to say one thing real quick.
Okay.
Because we've never done it, and we should have done it long before.
Yeah. Go ahead, bro.
I just want to shout out to John Alonzo for making our mats. I don't know if we have another one here right now. Do you still have the black mat same one here? The
no, it's at my house.
It's at your house. So Team Element, we use John Alonzo to do all of our mats.
Yes, sir.
He just added, in fact, we're probably going to get them, custom sleeves. He does the 2-player mats. He does the cloth mats. He does, and the new mats he got actually have some kind of foil on them. He was showing us the other day. He can only do them in these, the stitched rubber, but they have like I guess like the edges are foil. I don't know. It looked really cool. Anyway, yeah, he makes all of our mats, and I just want to shout out to John Alonzo. Appreciate you. These mats are dope. So hit him up. That's all I got.
And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to our YouTube, man. We will see you guys later. And
shout out to Tier Zero Gaming.
Yes, sir. And we will definitely be posting a lot more videos. Definitely gameplay videos of different decks. And we will all see you guys later. Peace.